Hey guys, JarredGarneau here. Here's my weekly lesson video. Today I'm just going to go over some concepts you can use to go over or to learn open E using standard tuning boxes. So basically what I mean is like you learn like your pentatonic boxes and standard tuning, how to like transfer those over to open E. So basically what Derek does when he plays. So let's start with pentatonic box 1. So if we're playing like A minor pentatonic, we have 2 notes per string, right? So if we're on the 6th string, that's the same thing. That's gonna be 5 and 8. So that's 1 in your flat 3rd, A and C. Then the next 2 notes are gonna be on the 3rd and 5th fret. So that's your D and E, so your 4th and 5th. So far we have this. Then on the 4th string we have our 3rd and 5th fret. And then that's our G and A, or our flat 7 and root. And from there, just 4 and 6, 5 and 8, 5 and 8. So unlike standard tuning, where you can just stay within the span of these 3 frets right here, you can play just that entire shape like right here, you have to move around a little bit more, which is doable, but it's just a little bit harder. But for the sake of not having to switch guitars, I think it's worth learning these things, because my entire playing style is just based off of not having to switch guitars. I want to at any given moment switch between regular guitar and slide guitar. So staying in the same tuning helps a lot with that, which is why Derek's playing makes so much sense to me and a lot of other people. So just go over that. We have So a couple licks you can do. The classic. So on the 3rd string, I'm just going to do a whole step bend from the 6th fret to the 8th fret. So I'm just doing that with my middle and index. So normally when you do this in standard tuning, you have 3 fingers to support. So in this case, I only have 2. So one thing that really helps me reach those notes, because those bends can be a little bit difficult sometimes, is really bunch your fingers together when you're bending. Like one common mistake I see people make when they're bending strings is that they have their fingers too far apart and then they're trying to bend up. Basically, the idea you want to execute is that you want to concentrate all your power from your fingers to a single point on the guitar strings, which if you're doing it spread out, that's basically like trying to push up from from 2 different spots. So what I always like to compare it to is like, imagine that you have like a rope tied between 2 trees, horizontally, and your job is to break that rope. So in order to break that rope, you wouldn't spread your hands apart and push across 2 different points. What you want to do is probably put your hands together and concentrate all that power on a single point. And then you would be able to more successfully break that rope. I don't know what situation in life this actually applies to, but it's my analogy for playing guitar anyway. So to accomplish that, just bunch your fingers together and you're just concentrating all your power in a single point on the string, and you'll be able to hit that bend a lot easier. So do that bend right there. So we do a bend, and then I bar on the 5th fret on the 2nd and 1st string and go. In terms of right hand finger, I'm just doing thumb, index, middle. So that's like one instance where it really makes sense to do like 3 different fingers. And then from there, on the 8th fret, I just do a whole step bend to reach that root on top. So you can also not let those notes overlap if that sounds better to you. A little bit more staccato sounding. a little bit more articulated. Or you could go. Both different sounds, both are great, but I think it's good to be able to play both of those. Another lick that's good to learn, that's in the major pentatonic realm, is just the B.B. King lick. So kind of a variation of his. The only reason I want to show this is because if I showed you that other B.B. King lick, it would be the same thing as in standard tuning, which, you know, I kind of want to give you something a little bit more than that. So on the third string, we're going to go from the 4th to the 5th fret, and that's like going from our flat third to our third, right there. So C to C sharp. And then we're going 5, 7, which is your 5th and 6th. And then I'm doing a whole step bend from the 2nd to the major 3rd, and then root. And then you can maybe end with like a quick pull off from 7 to 5. So I'm kind of going off a tangent there, but anyways, that's like the B.B. King lick right there. The next position that I think would be helpful is learning pentatonic box 2, or the Albert King box. You hear the majority of Albert King's solos built in that box. So that box right there is just the same thing, you know, with these pentatonic boxes. We're just transferring the standard tuning shapes to open tuning. So we're going to keep it 2 notes per string still. And it starts on the 6th string at the 8, 10, so flat 3rd, 4, in this case C and D. Then next we have E and G, which is the 5th and flat 7th. So that's frets 5 and 8. Next we have frets 5 and 8 as well, so that's A and C, your root and flat 3rd. Then the next string we're going to go 6 to 8, which is your D and E, so your 4th and 5th, and then G and A, which is on 8 and 10, and then on your first string 8 and 10. So that entire shape looks like this. So awesome. Some licks that you can learn in the shape is something like this. So that's like basically, was it like, what's that Albert King tune off of Born Under a Bad Sign? It's not Born Under a Bad Sign. Pretty Woman, maybe, or something like that. Hold on, that's gonna bother me. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, Pretty Woman. Okay, yeah, I was just like, I think there's a little bit more to the title, or else it's just the same thing as that Roy Orbison tune. But anyways, yeah, so that lick right there can be... So we're just doing a bend, a whole step bend from the 10th fret on the first string, so the D or 4th degree. And then from there, going 8th fret, and then we're just going to nudge it like a quarter step. Or actually, yeah, leave that, don't bend it right there, just go. And then we're going to the 10th fret on the 2nd string, so your root. So we have... And then going back to the 8th fret on the 1st string, just bending that a quarter step back to. So another cool lick. Awesome. So yeah, combine those licks right there. You know, we have... Then we also have... So very cool. Just sounds awesome. Another bonus lick you can pull out of that is these. So with that, you're just bending on the 10th fret, whole step. So I'm just going a whole step bend on the 10th fret, and then on the 9th fret I'm going doing another whole step bend there. So that's like going, then I'm going the 8th fret on the first string. So basically you're going 5th, flat 5th, flat 3rd, then root 2. So just sounds really gutty and awesome. It's a badass lick. But anyways, guys, that is it for today. Let me know if I will actually be posting PDFs of this that are also free. And if you would like those as well, just sign up for my newsletter again. Or you can just message me on my website down below. Just say that you're interested in this week's PDF. You could just put the minor pentatonic. I'm interested in like the minor pentatonic licks in open E or something like that, and I'll send it to you if you've already signed up for my newsletter. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell to be notified when I'm posting more videos. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. Take care. Oh, actually, real quick before I end, just want to do a quick plug. So I'm playing in Portland, Maine next week. I'm playing at the venue BPM, formerly known as Blue. It's now rebranded as Blue Portland, Maine, but it's, you know, one of the best venues or intimate music venues in Portland. It's off of Congress Street, so one of the main streets, and I'm playing with my group, the Jared Garneau group. We're gonna have a killer lineup with Mike Walsh on drums, Seth Warren on bass, and then Max Chase on Hammond organ. Just killer group. I'm always excited to play with these guys. And yeah, if you guys live in the Portland, Maine area, please come out. We're playing at 7 p.m. next Saturday, and it is 100% donation based, so you don't have to pay anything, but you know, any little bit helps. So yeah, check that out. Be on the lookout for more shows in the future, and I hope you guys have a good week.